Hi everyone, welcome back to WHU TV. It's nice to see you. I hope you're keeping well and having a fantastic end to your weekend. We are here to talk about the first win at home of the 24-25 Premier League season, where West Ham beat Ipswich Town 4-1. But as always, guys, this video is sponsored by the channel sponsor 3retro.com. Please click the link in the description below that will take you directly through to the West Ham section of their website. But if you blink and you miss it from the animation, there is an Ipswich Town retro shirt in there as well, if there's any Ipswich Town fans watching, along with track jackets, polo shirts, sweatshirts and t-shirts made by Admiral and Umbro, so go check those out. Any purchases you make through the link in the description below, the commission that the channel would normally be getting, as I always say, I'll be sending on to the charity Iron Supporting Food Banks. They're based in the Newham area and they're helping those in the Newham area and the Essex County and further afield for that matter, as they're currently supporting over 70 if not over 80 food banks by the time of this recording. So guys, go grab yourself a really nice retro shirt. You'll be saving yourself a few quid in comparison to the club shop, or go and get yourself a nice polo for that matter. Us West Ham boys, we love a polo, don't we? So, and you'll be helping those that are less fortunate than you and I. But if you want to make a donation directly to the food bank and you don't want to make an affiliate link transaction, that's perfectly fine. By all means, please do click the Just Giving Fund link for the charity directly above it. So £1, £2, £5, whatever you can afford. Believe me guys, every single penny helps. So guys, let's talk about it. It's absolutely buzzing. I know I said in the preview that everybody was taking it as a foregone conclusion that we should be beating Ipswich, and yes, but at the same point I was looking through my notes in terms of the points prediction I did for this when the fixtures came out. We're only where are we? We're only like 4 points behind where I thought we were going to be by going into the October international break. It's not bad in any shape or form. It really isn't. I'll come on to the frustrations of the first half. But as always, guys, let's talk about the team sheet first of all. Completely unchanged from the Brentford game, which at the time was a bit of a risk. I'm not going to lie. It was a bit of a risk. You know, Areola keeping his place in goal. Same back four. Wan-Bissaka, Tobido, Kilman, Emerson, Rodriguez and Souček in the defensive midfield positions, with Kudus, Bowen and Paquetá supporting Antonio up front. Not bad. It wasn't all that bad. And then obviously we swapped around formations, going to a back three with Wan-Bissaka and Emerson being wing backs at certain points. But yeah, a fantastic opener. What was it, like 53 seconds or whatever it was? Really good pile of pressure on Ipswich. Great layoff from Bowen up to Antonio, and it's 1-0 in for like 50 odd seconds. It's a madness. And then we reverted back to West Ham of Moyes, of Allardyce, of Bilic, you name it. You know, we were sitting back, we're pissing about with the ball and defence. You know, and a wayward pass, shall we say, and Rory Delap pounces on it, was it 5 minutes later? And yes, there's an argument that Areola could have done better because he gets a touch on it and he pushes it the wrong way and it still goes into the back of the net. But again, defensive errors there. There really is defensive errors. But, and then other than that, wasn't too bad, to be fair. I mean, there's a lot of frustration. As I say, we kept pinging the ball between Areola, Kilman, Tobido. Areola was like, just, we were getting sick of it. We're just like, move, just go. Just make something happen. You know, and it took a long time for that to happen. I'd say about when the equaliser went in on the 5th or 6th minute, I'd say roughly 25 minutes before we started to build momentum again, going for good chance after good chance after good chance. You know, Ipswich Town, they had their moments. You know, they really did. What was it? It was a free header that went absolutely begging. From Ipswich Town's point of view, there was I think Delap went for goal again, and was tipped over the bar. Just went over the bar in the first half. You know, but just before the break, a great goal from Mo Kudus. Brilliant. Absolutely spectacular from him. You know, they weren't sure if it was Antonio that scored it or Kudus, because looking back on the replay, Kudus actually scored it. It went over the line, bounced back out, and Antonio jumps up and grabs it, and boom, it's out. You know, Kudus hit the post as well beforehand. You know, we were creating chances. I'm not gonna say this is the game where it all clicks. It isn't. It really, really isn't. It's way too early for that to happen yet. But as I say, apart from the 20-25 minutes of fucking about in the first half for no real reason, and we were lucky not to concede. You know, Areola clearly learnt in the second half what I was going to say Rory Delap, because that's obviously his old man. Liam Delap's abilities, because Delap had a good chance in the second half, and Areola went to the same way that he went same way again, and actually made a really, really good save. But coming into the start of the first half, and coming into the start of the second half, you know, 2-1 up, that's not bad in any shape or form. Not going to lie, I wasn't able to. I was having a few beers, finishing a beer off at half time, and I missed the goal. I was able to watch the replay of it, and it's a Jared Bowen absolute masterclass of how to turn a player. Quite frankly, you know, obviously for the second goal, I think it was the second goal. Calvin Phillips gave the ball away. Bowen turned Phillips on a sixpence. He really, really turned him. And a great daisy cutter finish into the back of the net. And it's 3-1 on, what was it, 48, 49 minutes. It's not bad in any shape or form. Really wasn't. And, of course, the fourth goal, of course. But let's talk about the substitutions before that. No, actually, no. It was 4-1 when we made this, when Lopetegui made the substitutions. So, yeah, Packett's a great bit of a wayward ball from a corner from Bowen, and Paquetá just absolutely just rolls it in. It's the easiest goal he's ever going to score, and it's 69, 70 minutes, whatever it was on the clock, and bam, 4-1, job done. Now I know a lot of people were saying it was a convincing display, or a what's the other term that people use when it's a healthy scoreline like this, an easy turn off win. Do you know what I mean? All that sort of stuff. It wasn't. It wasn't comfortable. That's the word I'm thinking of. It wasn't comfortable in the first half at all. Second half, more so. You know, because unfortunately Ipswich just don't look like they've got their winning boots on at the minute. They seem to give up. To a degree, they seem to give up at this for the majority of the game, and I feel sorry for them, because I know a lot of people say, oh, yeah, Ipswich was shit, blah, blah, blah. And they were, but there were moments where they gave us absolute worries, especially in the first half. You know, and obviously, the substitutions came round. Alvarez and Soler came on for Antonio and Rodriguez, respectively. Once again, Tobito absolutely had a phenomenal game. I thought Rodriguez played well. I thought Antonio did a lot. You know, yes, obviously got the opening goal. Takes him 7 games to score a goal against a team that anybody seems to be able to score against at the moment. That's a bit of a concern. Wan-Bissaka worries me a little. He really does. He's a great defender. I'm not saying he's a crap player in any shape or form, but he can be hot-headed. He can make some mistakes. You know, there's a part like we saw at Chelsea, and to a degree, the Delap equaliser, you can partly blame, because I say it's a defensive errors plural. Yeah, you can partly blame Wan-Bissaka for it. You can partly blame Kilman and Tobito's positioning for it, and you can partly blame Areola for not doing a decent enough save. As I say, it's a hand on it. But you know, Gilham came on for Kudus. If I remember correctly, it's actually his Premier League debut, because I know he came on for the home friendly, but he looked good. He had a great golden opportunity. Just that I went begging at the end of it. He could have really, really made a decent. He was making a brilliant run, but I think Bowen was too tired at that point to lay the ball off to him. Somerville came on for Paquetá just before Gilham came on, as did Creswell for Emerson. So, you know, it was good, and you know, Creswell didn't do the best of free kicks either, but it's great. I genuinely can't remember the last time we went into an international break on a win. We've done a few draws, we've done a hell of a lot of losses, but generally, if you can remember, put it in the comment section below. Let me know when that was, because I genuinely can't remember. But guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Obviously, it's the international break coming up now, so we're not going to be playing Spurs for another couple of weeks. So I've got a couple of ideas for videos bouncing around, but if there's anything you want me to do a video on, put your comments in the comment section below. There's a couple of people have unsubscribed recently, which is probably fair enough because because I was planning on doing the full-time thoughts yesterday, but I couldn't. It was a win, our first win of the season. You can't go, no, I'm bidding it off to make a content on YouTube of a video that hardly anybody's watching. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, but guys, thank you very, very much for watching. Enjoy the rest of your week. You'll see me soon. But as I say, if there's any subjects you want me to talk about that are not rumours or tittle tattle, actual ideas that you've got that you want me to make content on, put your ideas in the comment section, or tweet at JPWHUTV on X. Just let me know what you want me to do, because I've got some ideas, but it'd be nice to see what you guys are interested in as well. We're not going to talk about rumours. We're not going to talk about transfer market, blah blah blah. Nothing like that. But yeah, I want to know what you guys are thinking. Have a fantastic weekend, and I'll see you very, very soon. All the best now. Take care.